Welcome back to Peak Havoc Manufacturing. Today we're going to apologize to my friend Chris. We're going to discuss where we've been, what have we been working on, we'll show the shop, give an update on all of our vehicles, and talk about, how much money has Peak Havoc made since you saw us last.
I want to apologize to absolutely nobody. Peak Havoc has not had the full team together in about a month, but we've been making progress on stuff. That apology to Chris that we started the video with, that's not real. That is not real at all. He's been gone 2 weeks, so. Anyways, you guys have been gone longer than that. Like at least 4, maybe 5 weeks. Last I think you saw us, we were working on Chris's bike, which is still kind of in the same state. Before that, we were doing the forms for the railing, which if you can't see, we've made some progress on. But goodness, has it been tedious. This has taken up the majority of our time. Like Ryan said, today in the video, we're gonna be going over what's the condition of all the project vehicles. That's why you guys are here. That's why we're here. We'd love to build project vehicles, but let's check out how those are going for us. Alrighty guys, so you might remember, this is our Mitsubishi mini cab that we're gonna swap a Goldwing motor into. If you'll notice, the Goldwing's not in the shop anymore. We have pushed it to kind of our storage building because we still don't have the heads back. They went out 5-6 weeks ago, but we don't have that back together. As soon as we do, we're gonna slap that motor back together, probably off camera, pull the motor and start trying to put the drivetrain in here, but it hasn't happened. So there's really no updates on this thing, other than the fact that last time you saw us, it was still winter, and we decided we were gonna try to sell the plow. So if you need a snow plow in the middle of summer, please contact us at our email, dealings@peakhavoc.com. And we'll give you a great deal on this because we just don't need it. We also attempted to sell the motor, the transmission, and the transfer case. Well, not necessarily the transfer case, but if it went with the transmission, that'd be fun. Out of the truck, if you'll notice, it's still sitting right here in the corner of the shop. So let's go check on our XJ. Oh, God. Oh man, that's a genuine reaction. Keep that in. All right, guys, so this is the Peak Havoc XJ. If you'll notice, what is that, 3 out of the 4 tires are flat. This one's going there. I mean, it's not quite there yet. The headlight's still dangling. The radiator's still broken. Here's my tape fix for the fan. The radiator still hasn't been changed. The motor is still knocking. Yeah, this tire has seen better days. Tool bag still probably has plenty of tools in it. Oh yeah. We still have tape and pliers. We found these in the Jeep. They're pretty good. That's kind of our update on all the vehicles that you've come to know and love and wonder where they went and wonder if they're ever gonna get to working on it. And the answer is, I'm not sure. Stick around, find out. We can go show the things that we can actually do. Projects we've actually been working on, which has been our own personal vehicles, and it's going to be our personal vehicles for this video, because we had a couple financial setbacks with the business that kind of our fault, not really our fault. We won't get into it. We're all right, but we could be a lot better. But it's nice to have you guys back. I'm sure the 138 subscribers I have missed my voice. Yeah, my 138 subscribers. Shout out to whoever subscribed yesterday, Wednesday, 14th, or I guess Tuesday, 14th. We'll get into the actual meat and potatoes of the video. This is all just sad, But I'd like to introduce the newest member to the Peak Havoc team. That's Loki. This is Mr. Quiz.
Chris is still here.
Mr. Quiz is still alive and well. Can the people at home guess what will be behind door number 1? Leave it in the comment section below. What do you think is stranded in the garage now? Grand reveal time. Oh.
Oh, wow.
That looks like a lot of important parts on the floor. Uh-oh. Mr. Ryan, what's going on with this?
This is my 1949 Willys CJ3A, and the transmission is in the middle of being resealed. So the transmission's on the floor.
Is that what that is?
That is what this is.
Wow, it looks like it's leaking a lot.
It is leaking a lot. It was leaking from here. You can tell because there's fresh fluid there.
Great.
It was leaking from the front output on the transfer case. You can tell because every time I move it, it creates a puddle.
Right.
So that's what's in the middle of being fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it's done being fixed, it needs to go back in the Jeep.
So this is a 3-speed with a Warren overdrive?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay, so tell the people at home about that a little bit. I don't know that they know or care, but just tell them anyways.
Sure. Let me drag it out. Let's see. This is our transmission. This is our transfer case. This is our overdrive. So the overdrive, in a way, goes between the transmission and transfer case. And it just, if you don't know how an overdrive works, basically, when you turn it on, it just adds gear reduction. So you can take whatever gear you're in and you can make it a little bit higher. It's how semi-trucks have so many gears. And this takes the 3-speed with an overdrive and it makes it 6 speeds. So you can split each gear. So that way you have 6 usable speeds, which allows your stock 60 horsepower motor to actually climb hills.
It's got a Peak Havoc sticker on it, guys. If you want one of those, check out our merch store that we don't have, and you can have one.
If one person leaves a comment and says they want to buy a sticker, I'll put it on the store, and you can buy a sticker. So, leave your comment down below.
Yeah, 99 cents. We'll just ship it to you. Sure. Cost of shipping. They can, one person from this video gets a free sticker. Leave your comment. All right. And then, if that doesn't work out, oh my goodness, what are these? For those at home that don't know, the 5 people that haven't seen that video and are watching this one, well, probably 5, closer to 3 probably. Anyways, point is, these are Rubicon JK axles. So they have 410 gears, factory lockers. Over there in those boxes, some of those boxes over there, I have truss kits for these axles. So in today's video, hopefully what I'll be doing is cutting off all the JK stuff that I don't need and installing stuff that I do need, because I'm going to mount this onto my TJ and make the sickest daily driver on the planet. That will probably get wheeled, because, you know, why not? Why don't you tell the people at home what kind of a week Peak Havoc has been having?
Oh, okay. Let's go over here.
All right.
Let's go over here. So for everybody, because nobody that watches our videos knows, Peak Havoc has a 4-day work week, 3 days in the shop, 1 day editing a video. And this week we were supposed to be working on the railing, but you know, unfortunately our great friend Chris had to go out of state this week. So Seth and Ryan were supposed to work on this. And I don't have a picture to prove it to you, but Sunday night, it's Wednesday, Sunday night, it looked exactly like this. So we haven't gotten anything done. Monday and Tuesday we got nothing done. Then we had this bright idea of, let's come back to YouTube, because we gave up on our YouTube channel. Not true. We've been trying to get this done so that we can afford to do the K-Truck. But this, you know, this didn't end up happening. So now we're going to make a video for like 60 people to watch. So give it a likes and, you know, description and maybe a comment and yeah. Okay, it's time to work in the Jeep. Time for step 1. This is the front input shaft bearing retainer. And
Goes there.
in it, it has a neoprene seal, which isn't actually stock. It's not supposed to have a neoprene steel, so this is an aftermarket setup. But regardless, this is what I have. So we need to somehow get a part number for this seal, and it's in there backwards. So we need to get it out so that we can get the part number for it. And hopefully on the front side there's a part number that's readable. I guess let's put it in a vise and start destroying it. That's kind of where we're at.
Do you need me to start handing you tools?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
What about this one? Do you need this one?
I do, but not right now.
Oh, okay. I'll just put it back in my inventory.
Oh. Oh, it's spinning. I am winning. There we go.
Bam.
Is there a part number on the front? EP105. That's definitely not a part number.
EDP 105.
EDPwatch.com, anyone?
For just $4.45 a month.
For $4.45 a month, go to EDPwatch.com. So there's no part number on there. We looked. So we're gonna grab our. Oh, I need my tool now. I need my tool.
Watch me pull it out of my mouse cut tool pocket. Hey, here's that tool you were looking for.
1.625 is our outer diameter. Let's write that down. For our other measurement, we're going to measure the input shaft. 1.125, I would say. Now we can look up a seal and see if we can find one that we can go and get. So let's write down this number before we forget. Wow. We're gonna take our numbers, go to the computer, and see if we can find a seal that we can go pick up today. Yay. Welcome back. We're sitting here together. We found a seal. I used the measurements. I took my numbers, threw them into the computer, and I found this seal. And it's coming to our local O'Reilly's. So we're gonna have to take a trip to O'Reilly's. But first, we need to pull off that front yoke and figure out
That seal.
that seal. And hopefully that one doesn't also need to be ordered. So yay. 32. Let's count. How many trips is Ryan gonna take to figure this out? This is the second trip.
Trip 2.
32 should work.
You finally ready?
No way to know.
No way to know. New guys on the
Go
case.
back to where you were doing. Relax. I've never done this before, so I'm not an expert, guys.
Gear oil play date. Oh, wow. The puddle under that thing is crazy. Yeesh.
Not like this thing can really get any less destroyed, or any more destroyed, right?
You make a decent point.
It's not gonna leak anymore.
I don't know that I would challenge it with that.
Okay, guys, check it out. There's 2 seals that go around this yoke. Some of these have a double seal, some of them have a single seal. So we gotta pack 2 seals in there, and we gotta make sure this sealing surface is in good condition. But just at a glance, I think it's all fine. So we're gonna hopefully clean this puddle of goo up. Look at that.
Getting a call from Denver. Hey, is this the seals we're looking for the 47 Willys? Hello?
The answer is no. Our seals were on the way from Hawaii, and they got dropped off in the ocean, Tom Hanks style, and now they're gone. So what we're gonna do now is probably, let's go over there. We're gonna probably give up on this thing for now. We can get one of the seals, but we can't get them all, blah, blah, blah. So this mess is gonna stay here, and we'll work around it, I guess. He'll take care of it. But for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go take a lunch break, maybe pick up the one seal that we ordered, and come back and regroup. And to stay in the spirit of fixing that Jeep, we're gonna take this Jeep. This one is a 1946 Willys CJ 2A. So this is the first production Jeep that was ever made. This one is modified in some ways, but it has the original engine, and yeah, it works. So yeah, we're gonna hop in this guy, and we're gonna get it going. We do need to get gas though.
I like the license plate.
Actually, we should put that on. All right, everybody, we found a license plate. It's held on with a magnet, and we have a crazy idea. We're gonna put the windshield down and go through a drive-through. See what people think of the horse's carriage.
Sure.
First thing we have to do is put this windshield down. And now we're gonna untie the soft top. This might be a 2-man thing. Maybe I can do it by myself. I'd like to do it by myself. Don't think I'm gonna succeed. I need you. You ready?
Yeah.
Set this bad boy down. There we go. That is our ride. The windshield down. We just gotta tie the windshield down, but this is it, everybody. This is the life. If you've never experienced this, find someone that owns one of these and experience it. Okay, I got my seat bugles on because it gets windy, and we're gonna get going with this thing.
We'll put our mic case in the ammo can.
Okay, let's see how fast she starts up.
Do you feel like Evel Knievel yet?
Yeah.
You want yours?
Yeah, not having the windshield is so freaky.
I kind of want mine too.
They're not connected. The seatbelt's not connected. Okay, no seatbelts it is. All right,
I think we determined that there's no seatbelts. Okay, someone put a pallet And wheels in the way. Hope that helps.
You end up riding lawnmower.
That's the big one.
All right, everybody, we are off. We're driving the CJ2A. Our first stop is the gas station.
If you're wondering what it looks like, this is what we look like going down the road. The difference between this and that is not that much.
What?
The horses.
Oh, yeah.
We're about as free as we can get right now.
I mean, the tag says a horseless carriage.
Yeah, now if we add the horses, then we just become a horse-drawn carriage.
Become a carriage.
Yeah.
If you can even hear us, this video is a surprise to Chris. Oh shit, my mic's upside down. You definitely can't hear me. There we
Yeah,
go.
if you can hear us right now,
If you can hear us.
this is a surprise video for my friend Chris. Everybody say hi, Chris!
Hi, Chris! Oh dear.
Here we go, guys.
Oh shit, I don't have mirrors.
We're in Rio de Janeiro.
I forget I don't have mirrors when I put the windshield down.
Oh no! What we do, we just need to adjust it. What?
Breathe!
You can't breathe?
I can't breathe!
You got quite the hood gap going on over there.
Yeah, this is the Cherokee guys, man. You know? They like to space out their hood so they don't overheat. Oh shit, it's out of service.
I tried to point this way.
I didn't know that. We made it. We're at 9 gallons. There was 1 gallon in the Jeep. Okay.
Wow. Let's figure out what this fill-up would have cost when the Jeep was new. These days, $33.
46.
46.
She was a 46, CJ2A. Yeah, I will. I'll have plenty of fun.
All right, guys. All gassed up.
Time to figure out where we're going.
Time to figure out what we're going for lunch. Do they? Oh, yeah.
We got a big one.
Sure. Peace out, bro. There's nothing like it, bro.
No, literally nothing.
Literally nothing like it. It is the closest you can get to living in the 50s.
Look at this.
The Golden Arches! Mr. Chris! Where are you at? All right, everybody, hold on to your seat so you don't go flying out of the Jeep.
Oh, this shit, state trooper next to it.
Mr. Popo, please don't pull us over. Hey.
Don't forget to record. Huh? Ryan? Can I get a kind? $22.
How much?
22.
Oh, wow. I don't
Say
really
first
care.
window, second window?
I have no idea what you said.
Second?
Next window. All right. Yeah.
Alright, what's that name? Ryan. Gotcha, it's gonna be 22 flat. I like your car. Thank you. Sick. Just
I thought we were doing a Jay Leno's car review. I don't know. What else does he do?
Jay Leno just did a video on one of these. Are we competing with Jay Leno? Guys,
Are we Jay Leno guys?
are we Jay Leno? Have a great day. Thank you. You
Awesome.
take care, man.
Dude, what the fuck? You started going before I had all my shit set.
Oh, my bad.
Now I got fucking sweet tea all over me. All right.
All right, everybody, we made it to lunch. We're gonna eat lunch.
An average humpback whale will eat some 2,000 pounds of Alaska's plentiful plankton, krill, and small schooling fish each day during feeding season.
The lunch is gone. He's in the seat, ready to go.
Yep.
So let's do a little POV, getting in this thing. That's a 550-pound male.
That's a little bit exaggerated.
What are you laughing about? Okay.
That's a little bit exaggerated. You weighed in this morning at 448. Okay, calm down.
Let's do a demonstration on the overdrive. All right, so we're leaving our wonderful lunch spot, Slim Chickens. If you don't have that where you are, I feel bad for you. We're gonna do a little demonstration on the overdrive we were talking about earlier, because this Jeep also has one. So we're starting off in first gear. Like I said, it's a 3-speed. So when we get to the end of first gear, we push the clutch in, turn the overdrive on. Now we have first and a half. So we're still in first gear, but we have a little bit more gear. We go a little bit faster. And then if we slow down, rev match downshift, take the overdrive right back off. So it's that simple. And it lets us get 6 speeds. So that's like our second gear with the overdrive on. Then we can go to second, turn the overdrive off. Now we have a third gear. And then from third, we can throw the overdrive on. Now we have a fourth gear. So that's how that works, if you've never seen it. If you're thinking about getting one of these, I'd buy an overdrive. If you have no interest in these Jeeps, well,
I'd still buy an overdrive.
they're kind of like worth the money. If you find a cheap one, you can flip it. I don't know. I mean, these things had synchronized transmissions, hydraulic brakes. They were kind of modern. I can't hear the engine.
I can't hear the engine. 33 miles an hour.
Really? I'm just gonna get hit 60 on this.
That was 43, 44, 45, 47, 48, 49.
I don't know.
50. That's 50.
We got up to 50?
That was 50. All right, guys. We're rolling back up to the shop.
Turn it back on the street now. We just did a 0 to 60 test. Go check it out on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, whatever. I'm not gonna tell you how we did. But what I will say is the results were unexpected. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, we're back, guys. We had to recharge our super expensive camera. We've been watching Diesel Creek, and now it's time to put some diesel in his creek.
Now that we're back from lunch and we've gained a subscriber, so now I have 139 people watching me. Allegedly. We're gonna get to cutting all this shit off because we failed on Project A. Trying to think about how I want to cut everything off is great. Because I don't want to use the cutoff wheel because it's going to take forever, and I don't want to use the plasma cutter because I could blow through the tube, I could overheat the tube, I could do a lot of things with the tube. I don't know, I guess get ready for a montage of me sitting here with the angle grinder. Hey guys, so it's going about as well as it's going, which is about as well as it's going. This is my only flapper wheel, or cutoff disc, after not even one full axle, so yeah, I'm not going to use this anymore because I value my hands and my face and everything else. So I think we're going to go get some cutoff discs because that won't do, donkey.
That will not cut it. I stopped recording for a minute, but he was able to get that first bracket he was working on off. It's somewhere. Anyway, it went roughly here, down here. We flipped the axle. Anyway, there's one bracket off.
I kicked it.
Windshield is up now. Less windy. We're going to go to Walmart to get more cutting discs because the fabrication shop out of those?
Yeah, and
I
for
guess.
some reason, all the actual cutting discs are $15. So I'm gonna go try the heart ones for $2, and if I get one cut with them, like, I've got my money. I don't know. I think that's a little ridiculous. I'm gonna just search it on the Google box. Will the heart cutting wheels blow up in my hands?
All right.
All right, now that that's done, I like how we're just wearing safety goggles around now.
Yep.
Just for fun.
We've made it to the Wally World. Very good.
Look at the value pack. $6.
Shit, it's a good price.
Sure. Press for associate. Press where? Press here.
Bing.
Bling. All right, guys, we have the $6 pack of cutoff wheels here that we are ready to just lose. This finger, hopefully it gets lodged in this cheek. Let's find out. This is not a big fit with the old folks.
Right?
Wow, that one looks pretty good.
All right, everybody. Seth said it's time to go
I'll
home.
do the outro. You did the intro, I'll do the outro.
He's giving up on this. We got. Oop. I can't rotate the axle, but the axle's done. Am I done? I mean, it's not done. Sorry, hold on. Some of the brackets are cut off. Not all of them. It doesn't really go well. It kind of eats grinding discs. So
Yeah, it's hard. If only they made a tool that you could just... But no. I'm going to spend my entire life savings, 401k, Roth IRA, all of it on cutoff wheels. Because I just don't have any access to tools that could do it easier. But that's kind of where we're going to end the video for the day. So I'm going to do that off camera.
yeah, I think
Because my friend Ryan doesn't want to help me tomorrow.
I think next time this project is on YouTube, we'll call episode 1, starting with bare axles. So if you happen to see this, step 1 of swapping JK stuff into your TJ is to grind all the stuff off. We'll see you for step 2, which is whatever is after that.
Yeah, step 2 is going to be taking the expensive truss kit you got and tacking it together and hoping that you know what you're doing, because those are expensive and you don't want to screw that up. What it always comes down to, guys, is if you liked the video, I don't really care. If you didn't, that's fine with me too. But it's good to be back here on YouTube. Please, 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 please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Tell Chris. If you made it to the end of the video, comment Chris is a banana. But
I'll be
anyways,
curious to see how many comments that say that there are.
But anyways, we'll see you guys next time in the next video where we're probably doing something of the sort of fabrication or mechanic work or railings or I don't even know. What do we do here? Stay tuned. We'll figure it out with you.
We
All
drive
right.
Jeeps around.
Anyways, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Loki, we're going to introduce you soon, okay? Okay. Chris is still here. Good. If you want, at some point we'll record it. Come on!
What do you got, sidetracked? You shopping for ZX guitars? Did you find one like it? What has you?
No. My business is not doing great. My vehicles aren't doing great. I don't have my parts. Yeah. We don't know. It's a surprise. So.